Hello, everybody. Welcome back to You've Been Josh with Josh. I am your host, Nanny McPhee. And that's, yeah. And welcome to the 35th episode of the podcast. 35. I don't know why, but increments of 5 are always very appealing to me. I'm joined by the wonderful Sindreg, my mod, for a bit of a haywire, odd podcast episode. This is very as people like to say, run amok episode. Normally on the off weeks I do one by myself, but I wanted to have someone in to talk to this week, and I wanted to have Sindreg in here because we've been talking about some prevalent things as of late for moderation sides of things, and he has been my mod for quite a bit of time. Besides the Java palette himself. So I wanted to have him in and talk about some things and shoot the shit. And before we got started, we were laughing so hard that I had to turn on our air conditioner because I was fucking sweating. Oh my God. I was laughing so hard. Cinder, are you the type of person that when you have like the television on and you're like skimming stuff and skimming stuff on the television, and you got a movie on, and you need to turn up the volume or turn it down. You have to have it on like on an odd or an even number.
You know, I used to be that way.
Yeah,
I used to always have it at like 11 or 13 or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
But like now, I just don't care.
Yeah.
I think it's to be at the volume.
Yeah. So I think what changed it for me was, like, okay, so like when I'm on my PC, I have it at whatever I can hear it at, you know. When I use my game capture card, when I'm using the sound within the game capture, I have to have that as at a level of like a increment of 5. So it'll be like 30, 35, 40. Like I have to do it in my 5s. And then for TV, I have to do it on even numbers. So it has to be in like 2s, because otherwise it bugs me. And I have to have it on like 2s and stuff.
You know, not to degrade you or anything, but that's some weird shit.
not to be like you're a fucking dumbass, but you're a fucking dumbass.
That's some weird shit, bro.
I think
what if 33 is the perfect sound and you're skipping it for 35?
I'll just make it a little louder. Just a little louder.
Just make it a little louder.
Yeah. No, I think we all have things like that in our lives where we're particular on it, you know, like how much how much condiments we put on our stuff, you know. But it also just might be me being like a little anal boy, you know. Not like that, but yeah. But welcome everybody to the podcast. I know that normally I do an episode by myself, but like I said, I want to be able to. I would love to have a guest on every week. That's like my ultimate goal for the podcast, is to have a guest on every week, but planning one out with people and also finding enough people to join. Because here's the thing: I know lots of streamers, I know lots of people, but certain people I can't hold a conversation with for an hour and a half. So there's selective people that I want to have on, who I know who share my opinions to an extent, who I can trust to have on and have those conversations. So there will be reruns of people as time goes on. But also it's since it's You've Been Josh, I wanted to focus more on me being able to bring up the content. And sometimes bringing the content is not that easy. And sometimes I need a shoulder to cry on. And that's what moderators are for. And so, Sindreg, thank you for being here for me.
Lean on me
when you're not strong. And I'll be your moderator. Oh,
I'll help you
moderate shit.
There's missing stuff there, but
we'll fill it in later.
Post production.
Yeah, post production podcast. Fun fact to anyone who's listening: I do not edit these podcasts at all. They are raw and uncut, just the way I like my meat. Before I cook it, then I cut it and then I cook it, and so it's not raw. But that's how I get. That's just how I buy my meat from the butcher shop place. Yeah. The guy who has the knives, who cuts the meat.
Is that a store that you're going to, Josh?
It's literally a store that's called The Guy with the Knives with the Meat. It's a really long title, but it works and people remember it.
I'm kind of feeling a little shady about that place. Not gonna lie.
It's behind Walmart. It's out of the back of one of their delivery trucks. There's a guy with a makeshift 2x4 bar. He's got a chest freezer.
Buying expired product.
Yeah, things that have fallen off the truck on transit.
Right.
We only have ham this week. Why? Don't ask. Don't ask.
You want the ham or not?
We got ham and more ham and some more ham. Oh my god. So to explain why we were laughing a little bit ago, everybody, Sindrag, our one and only, he's gonna be starting to stream himself here soon, which is very exciting. He's been working really hard on getting everything set up and how he wants to get it done. He's a very analytical person like me, so he was taking his time, making sure everything was to his liking, and I'm really excited because it'll be this coming weekend when he's streaming. His stuff will be down below. You can go check it out. But he has his own Discord server, and he's a moderator for me, and I'm a moderator for him. And he has a well, you know, like some places have like clips, like you can post clips from the shit, and then also you can people have like quotes that you say, and it's so funny when things are funny. Like quotes are funny in context, but quotes can be very, very funny out of context. And in this case, Sindrag was we both were finding that both of our quotes from him and I are very, very, very funny out of context. So I'll read some. I'll read some of yours, and then you can read some of mine. Okay, Sindrag.
Okay.
I'm gonna read from your server, and then you can read from mine. So these are quotes from Sindrag, things that he has said either in somebody's chat or in private DMs. You literally repay me every day by walking up and keeping that ass thick. Honestly, it's fair though.
That's fair.
And then the second one is, hello? You got something you want to get off your chest? If you want to take me on a date, and then just say it. You don't got to be nervous. I'll put him under F tier as soon as you become an American citizen. I don't. What was that? Do you remember what the context was for that one?
Yeah, that was. I was I have a tier list page on my Discord server where I put up my tier lists.
Yeah.
I just went through like tierlist.fucking.com or whatever. You know what it is. Everybody uses the same one. And it was just a template. I didn't like make my own tier list. I just put up a template, and it was for alcohol, your favorite alcohols. And there wasn't a lot of whiskey or bourbon on that. So like whatever whiskeys or bourbons were on it, I put in S tier. And Brom was like, "You're a stupid bitch. Why would you put like something stupid like Evan Williams honey bourbon at an S tier, you know?" He's like, "Those should be F tier." And I said, "I'll make them F tier as soon as you become an American citizen."
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I tried to potty train my Discord and it bit me. Learn it now, slaps face. Fun fact, John Travolta is also a part of Greece. That's so out of pocket, dude. Ketchup doesn't deserve a song.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, no.
It doesn't.
Ketchup's good, but it's very basic.
It doesn't deserve a song.
Okay, whatever. These are from today. This is from my chat, actually. I remember this in chat. Can I sit in your lap while you play Wizard 101? And then this one, which was totally out of left field. I'm planning on smashing this bagel. I'm planning on smashing.
It wasn't out of left field at all. You asked if anyone had plans for this week.
That's so obscure, though. Yeah. When I ask, hey, does everybody play this week? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go visit a friend. I'm going to the movie theaters. I'm gonna smash this bagel. I'm gonna put some smear on that shit and smash. Oh my gosh. It probably came out of Josh's mouth like 4,534 times. He talks a lot of shit about me, which is true. Oh my god. And these three made me laugh so fucking hard. Well, I talked to my attorney and I thought I could and thought I should stop being free and charge per the hour. I'm now 0.000256 cents a day. Oh yes, I'm basically free.
I mean, I'm
which
charged.
is true. But that's by day, that's not by hour. So it goes against what you
I'll just
said.
do the math. I'll do the math.
Dude, that's so funny. And then this one, bitch nugget. You probably like eggs in your spaghetti, you little shit. You probably like eggs in your spaghetti, you little shit.
You little shit. You little shit.
Oh,
Who starts off calling someone a bitch nugget? Who does that?
You apparently. And then the last one. I'm so glad I'm not the only guy that has daggers for big toenails. Brenna gets heated. I be shanking her at night. Oh my god, dude.
She does. She gets really mad at me.
Oh, holy shit, dude.
That's so good.
I'm gonna be abusing the hell out of that channel. I'm just gonna be posting everything that you've said to me.
Dude, I'm doing the exact same thing. I wish I had more time to put more stuff on your channel before this, because I've been having such an amazing time looking back at our conversations.
You'll just have to keep. I'll do the same for your channel, but you can just keep posting shit of mine. Also, speaking of, if you want to read off mine now that you posted these today.
Yeah, I just posted these. I've only got 5, but there's going to be so much more. All right. Right? I must be the next James Cameron. No, I messed the quote up.
Wait,
might just be. I said, right? I might just be the next James Cameron. I said must instead of might just.
Oh.
Anyways.
Same context. What were we talking about with that? Was it?
You made an animated emoji.
Oh yeah, I made an animated emoji. You said, "Oh shit, that thing's fire!" I was like, "I know, I might be the next James Cameron."
It's basically at the same level.
Oh my god!
Hearing you and Brenna laugh made me bust my left nut.
Bro, to anyone who doesn't know, Brenna is Sidrek's wife. Just to give context, because we've said Brenna twice now, and it's just Brenna's just some random person we haven't met yet.
Who the fuck is Brenna? It's all foreshadowing. All foreshadowing. I need to cut them, but I'm a Hobbit slut. I feel like if you dictate it so well, it's just that much better.
It's because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm a Hobbit slut. Okay. I eat the girl apples that I fall in love with. And the last one I have here is, do you like my chewed nails?
Oh my god.
so good.
Everyone's gonna listen to this podcast and be like, "Hey, you know what? They are very comfortable with each other," and it's true. We do. Yeah, we've known each other for a decent while. What is it? 11 months now.
I can't believe that you were gonna say that they sound comfortable with each other, because I would have been like, they have problems.
I mean, doesn't everybody? I'm fully aware of mine. I just embrace it.
Yeah, denial is the biggest problem.
No, I first time I think I'm fully accepted. I open up to that shit. I let it take control of my body.
Put that shit up on a pedestal.
I put that shit on blast. That's what I've branded myself off of my weird humor.
It's what the people love.
Oh man, I love apples. Do you have a favorite fruit? Have we talked about this?
Yeah, pineapples.
Pineapples?
For sure. Hands down.
They're really good. Have you ever tried to marinate meat with pineapple?
I've had. I don't like sweet shit on my meat.
Okay.
I hate it.
That's fair.
My grandmother, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, she'd make a giant ham and have all these pineapple rings on it and fucking douse it with Dr. Pepper or Pepsi or Coke or something, you know? And it's just like so sweet. I don't like that. I don't like I want a strong, like, garlic, peppery meat.
Savory.
You know? Very savory.
Yeah. That makes sense. Growing up, we would always have like sauerkraut and hot dogs and ham, like in like mashed potatoes and stuff like that. The only thing sweet we'd ever do is like the sweet potatoes with like brown sugar and stuff. Those are like the sweet things that we would do, but other than that, we never really did like sweet stuff on meat. The only times that I've really done like any type of like sweet thing is if we do like Joy and I will make like a teriyaki marinade or like we've done pineapple like skewers before where we'll do pineapple and like beef and we'll marinate the beef in it and then we'll cut it into cubes and put it on like skewers and like do it on the grill. That's good. But yeah, I think the Dr. Pepper or the Pepsi would make it like overbearing.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
That's fair. It's understandable. I can understand that. Yeah.
Just give me some candy. I'll eat the candy after the fucking ham, you know?
See, I don't like candy that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a more of a baked goods type of person. Like I'll have cookies or pie and stuff, but candy, I don't know. I think it's because when I was younger, I would never get any. So like when I would go to a friend's house, they'd like throw me some candy and I'd eat all of it like really quickly because I'd be like, oh shit. And now just like the thought of candy just makes my stomach upset. Damn. And I never went trick-or-treating either. We didn't celebrate Halloween when I was a kid. So when I think of my first time celebrating Halloween and like getting dressed up and going trick-or-treating was like my freshman year.
I'm so sorry.
No, it wasn't that bad. So because like now I when Halloween comes around, Joy and I get dressed up and we go to like just hang out and like it's fun. Especially because we can do like conjoined dress up things, you know?
Couples costumes.
Yeah. I think we're gonna do Marty McFly and Doc together this Halloween. She's gonna be Marty McFly and I'm gonna be Doc.
You're gonna be Doc.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Doc. She'll be Marty McFly.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we did Flint Lockwood and Sam Sparks from Cloud with the Chase Meatballs one year. We did the Addams Family. She was Morticia and I was Gomez Adams. That was fun. But yeah, no, it's fun. I like doing that.
Brenna and myself have never done a couple's costume.
Really? Because they don't have to be cringe. No. They can be fun. Like you know, especially when you like play someone that you probably should play. Like Joy playing Marty McFly is just funny. I love that. I love, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Also, did you this is gonna be like a podcast exclusive. I probably won't talk about it again on stream. But so if you're hearing this in the future, in the past, wherever you're coming from, wherever you're listening to, I shaved my head.
Oh my god!
I shaved my head yesterday.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, it's fucking buzzed. The whole fucking head, a whole fucking head. I took it down to an eighth of an inch. It was my number one clipper set that I normally do on the sides, and then I leave the top like long. But I was like, I always wear my hat, and then on top of that, it's summer now, and I'm getting pissed off with just having to take care of it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna shave it off, and I did that yesterday.
Whoa!
Yeah, you can't see it because I have my hat on during stream. Do you know what I'm saying?
No one had any idea.
No, the people in the beginning of the stream did. I showed it at the beginning of the stream quickly. Like I just did it glance quick. It's rough. I look like Sid from Toy Story.
That's terrible. Oh god!
Without the braces and without the passive aggressiveness towards childhood toys. I look like Sid. I look like Caillou if he grew up.
I feel like Caillou every day.
Oh my god. Oh man.
You're just one step away from being bald now, bro.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just shave, like actually take a razor to my head.
Yeah, just do it. It's so
I feel like it would hurt. But the thing is, my hair grows back really quickly. So if I shaved my head, like actually took a razor to it, it would grow back in like a day. You know?
Oh, that's why you need a foil shaver too.
What's a foil shaver?
A foil shaver?
Yeah,
it's like an electric version, like of like a 5-blade razor. You know? It's a very
just
close
keep
shave.
going over it. Yeah.
Just keep going over it. Don't have to worry about shaving cream and all that jazz.
That's fair. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. Just invest in being bald, bro. Yeah.
Bro, I took the first step, which was taking off the hair. Dude, I shit you not. When I cut off all the hair though, like I didn't realize how much hair had grown. So like I had a huge I had a fucking rabbit in my hand. And I just threw it in the trash and I was like, oh my god. And now, like this morning when I took a shower, it was so nice because I was just like, real quick.
You had an entire rabbit's worth of hair just on the floor.
Yeah. It was a small child. It was a fur baby.
I miss those days.
I'm hoping that it grows back semi soon because what I think I might do is I might just keep it short, but like have the top be long like I had before, but not as long. Like keep it to like a 2 to 3 inch length. Because before it was like fucking 8 inches. Like it was long. I pull it back into a fucking bun.
8 inches? That's so big. That's way above average.
Yeah. I was impressed myself, honestly. and then I cut it off.
I pulled out a measuring tape.
And then I snipped it off. Oh shit. So Sindreg, now that you've been a part of Twitch for a while, like you've been around the block per se. You're about to start streaming yourself, and you've been a moderator for not only myself but for Mighty. Shout out to Mighty, OSRS Mighty. I wanted to talk to you about the moderation side of Twitch, because a lot of people that I keep hearing from people who are listening to the podcast that this is something that intrigues them, and as we both know from stream times, we see people complain about a lot of things on like the Twitch side of stuff, things that are out of our control. Like even thinking about like today, we've had people like talking about Twitch stuff. I wanted to talk to you about your viewpoint on Twitch and like the moderation side of things and what you've experienced yourself from being a moderator. So talk to me. How has your time been on Twitch? What are things that you didn't expect coming into it that you're now seeing yourself?
Well, I really haven't been involved with Twitch for very long.
Yeah.
I started my Twitch account last year at just around this time last year.
Yeah.
I found Mighty on TikTok, and he was like, "Dude, you gotta come check me out on Twitch." I'm like, I don't know. Why do I need another thing to follow? Why do I need another app to get on? You know. But I did it, and then he rated you, and I mean, it was just the best decision that I ever fucking made. I've just met so many great people through Twitch, but the way that I personally view Twitch right now is an interactive TV where
Yeah.
you can talk to your favorite actors, and you can talk to the fans of those actors and make new friendships. It's definitely helped me meet a lot of people. I've met some great people from being a part of your community, Mighty's community, Crim's community. A lot of these circles run together, But
Yeah.
I've met some great people because of it, and honestly, no regrets whatsoever. Twitch is great. I don't even watch TV. I rarely watch Netflix anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling with the homies that I met on Twitch.
Well, and I think that's where, in my opinion, I don't think movies and televisions are going to go away at all. But I do think that TV, as we know it, like stations and stuff, are going to go away, and it's just going to move to like subscription based stuff. So like, you think about like HGTV, like all of their stuff for like buying houses and the Food Network and stuff like that. Those will just become their own stuff, which they already have. Like they already have like Paramount Plus and stuff like that, where they have those shows that you watch with those programs all in a subscription based thing. Which, adding up everything together, if you want to get everything, it does add up. But at least with this, you can pick and choose, Because before, if you would get like cable and stuff, you get everything for like a flat fee of $100 and some dollar. You know what I'm saying? That you pay monthly,
right?
Whereas this, you can choose what you want, and you don't get the ads, which is fucking sick. Because no one likes ads, and I think that's another thing that Twitch has going for it. I don't think Twitch is going away, and I think that this this type of content is just like YouTube. Like you can pull it up and watch what you want to watch. Some things are informational, some things aren't. Some things are just for fun. You watch, like if you watch a live stream, it could be anything. You could be watching someone cook something and you learn how to cook something. It could be art stuff. You watch someone make something. It's the same as YouTube, but like it has a little bit more interactive ability of like, oh, I can talk to other people who are watching this at this time, and I can also interact with the person who's doing it. And so I think that this has become like the new way of absorbing content alongside of like YouTube videos. And I think this is where like entertainment media, like that absorption of content is going. Because like TikToks is like a shortened version of YouTube. You're going to go on there for funny things and informational stuff and stuff like that. You watch it for short based content quickly. And then YouTube, it's like more of like, oh, I want to go there to watch a longer video on a topic, or I want to learn something. You go and watch YouTube. And then for Twitch is for interactability of like, you're going to go there to like enjoy stuff with other people where that you can talk and interact with at the same time. Which is why, and this is what is partially what I want to talk about, is like with ads on everything has been, everyone hates ads. Everyone hates ads. But also, like, we know why ads exist is so that way things that are free to us to use, like YouTube, which is crazy. YouTube is fucking free. Anyone can use YouTube for free. Anyone can post something on YouTube for free. And they have the ads, and there's ad blockers that you can get to swipe it out. They have YouTube Premium that takes away like YouTube ads, but it's their way to make money, and also for the person making the video to make some money as well, is to have the ads. So like it's like a hit or miss. Like, oh, you can skip the ads and stuff, and the person will probably still get paid a little bit. But It's very minute, you know? And it's just like with Twitch. Twitch has like the ads that go in there, and there's ways to get around it by subbing. And if you're already subbing because you want to support the person, it's just an added bonus. You know what I'm saying? And so it's for me, it's interesting because it's like I see a lot of people complain about the ads, and like, yeah, ads suck, but in the long term bit of it, like it's not as bad as the ads you would get on like cable. That would be something like I remember when I would watch a show, one episode every week that was 45 minutes, but it would be an hour and a half experience because of all the ads in between. You know? And now we can watch an entire fucking season that comes out all together with no ads and do it in a day, you know?
Right.
And it's just crazy because it's like to me it feels, because this is how it feels to me. It might not actually be the case, but it feels like the reason people complain about the ads is because we've grown so accustomed to getting everything like instantaneous that now it feels that a 30-second ad is such a detriment, you know? Because we're so accustomed like now, especially through COVID, with like even like ordering food and stuff like that, you could get it delivered to you. Like the ease of access has always been there. And so having to watch ads is like it's not even a big deal, but like we make it a big deal because of the fact that it's an inconvenience. You know?
What if I miss something?
What do you mean?
When the ad's playing, you know? What if I miss something?
Oh no. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, like it's understandable like in that front of like I'm afraid I'm going to miss something in that moment, and it's like it's only for at least my stream, how I have mine set up, it's 3 minutes every hour. So for if you have a 4-hour stream, it's going to be they're going to miss 12 minutes of content.
Oh my God.
So for 4 hours, it's 12 minutes that you're missing of that content. That seems like a lot of time, but it's those 3 minutes broken up across those 4 hours, you know. If what you miss in that period of time normally isn't terrible, and if you're really worried about it, that's the reason we have a sub, baby. That's the reason we have a sub, baby. Sub up, right, and you get ad-free viewing.
It's so much better than cable.
It
like,
really
is. If I could pay, like, if I had cable and I could pay an extra $2 a month to have no advertisements on Comedy Central, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like, obviously, I'd do that.
Yeah. No, 100%. And that's the thing. There's and with where everything's going with like subscription-based things, like having specific, like Paramount Plus was really cool. And also, I forget what the other one's called. It's like, it's Discovery Plus. Joy and I have Discovery Plus. That has all of the Food Network, all of Animal Planet, all of HGTV, everything, all in one. And all of the seasons are on there with no ads. So Joy and I have been watching all of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri. And it's fucking awesome because each episode's fucking like 15 minutes because there's no ads. And there's like 14 seasons. And each season has like 40 episodes. So we've been just watching the shit out of that because it's so easy to like absorb that. And it's because it's in that format that we know nostalgically of like, it feels like one of those ones you have up on the TV while you're at a hotel or something like that. But there's no ads. We can just kind of have it as background noise while we're like cooking and stuff. And it's so nice. It's so fucking nice.
You're telling me that you and Joy bought a one-way ticket to Flavortown?
Put the fucking tea in Tasty, baby.
Oh my God.
Guy Fieri is amazing, dude. Have you seen him without his like beard and mustache and his regular hair?
No.
He looks like a completely different person.
He doesn't that's not real. That person doesn't exist.
Anything out of the norm is not real. It's all a part of the Matrix.
Yeah.
If Guy Fieri comes up to me and he's not bleached blonde with spiky hair, he's not real. That is
He's
not
not
him.
real.
He
I need to
doesn't
stop
exist.
drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, he's
Dude.
not fucking real.
Oh my gosh, he's so funny though. I really like his show, and he has a new one that's out that Joy and I are gonna watch once we finish Diners, Drive-ins, and Dive. Which, by the way, Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives is still running. They still go and do stuff. I did not know
so
that.
Crazy.
I know.
Didn't he like start out as like some type of salesman, like Billy Mays or something?
Yeah, he's like a oh god, he's like that guy from Master Chef where he's not a chef himself, but he's picked up on a few things. He just owns restaurants. Like he's a restaurateur. That's what it's called, a restaurateur, where like he has restaurants and he runs them and he designs them and he does the stuff, but he's not like a professionally trained chef. He just knows good food and he knows what tastes good. And so he'll go and try things and he'll put that in his restaurant, but have a professional chef do it. So he knows what he's talking about. He just, for the most part, can't do the fancy stuff himself, but he knows of the fancy stuff. Which honestly, I mean, it's a, you know, a fucking sick job just going around trying things.
Right? And making garbage can nachos. I mean, come on. Garbage can nachos, bro? Come on.
Some of the stuff on that show makes me so hungry. Some of the places he goes and visits and they like do like grill fire brisket and stuff and they show it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't do this to me, Josh.
Don't. Please.
Don't make me hungry.
You won't like me when I'm hungry.
That's my secret. I'm always hungry.
That's my secret, yeah. Oh man. But no, like I think Twitch is I think content as a whole, people have become very stigmatized in the fact that they think they like everyone's gotten so accustomed to living a life a certain way of like now, you know, that the ads are the issue, that they're not an issue, but people make them out to be an issue. Because like if I could have ad-free viewing on stream, I would fucking do it in a heartbeat. But like since I have to run ads, I have it set up a specific way to make it at least as much as possible. But then also, if you're in someone's stream so much that it is an issue for you, then just sub. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Because like if I'm watching a friend and I really like their content and I watch them consistently, and I know not everyone can pay for a sub. I get that. I understand that. But if you can't pay for it, then don't complain. Because it's one of those things where it's like, you know that it's going to be there and you know that the other person can't do anything about it. So complaining does nothing on both fronts. For yourself and the other person. Nothing's going to change.
Makes an ass out of you and me. Right?
No, yeah. It is what happens. Ultimately. You're not even going to try?
You're not even going to try.
So Sindrag, this is episode 35. It's a big one. The increment of 5. And I had a couple conversations with some people this past week on like where I want to take not only the Twitch channel but the podcast, because a lot of people like the guest interviews that I do where we have people on, but I don't feel like it's exactly where I want it to be. Like I want there to be more structure, and so where I'm going to be taking this is to everyone listening, but then also I'm just explaining myself to Sindrag. That way we can just chat about it a little bit. Where I have what my plan is. My plan is for the days the podcast that I have by myself. I want to cover gaming news and then also talk about things that are happening in life off stream and also talk about funny things from my past and kind of just make fun of myself as much as possible. Whereas the episodes that I have with people on, which are the off day every other week, I'm gonna have a guest, and I'm gonna set it up more as a structure of like there's questions that people submit and that I ask them, so that way people know who's gonna be on the week prior, so that they can ask questions they might have, but then also have questions that I have set aside, and have like a kind of. Do you remember when I was on Bren's podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he had like the quick fire questions.
Right.
I want to do that. I think that'd be really really fun. But then also have more of a specialized finisher. Because at the end, I normally just be like, "Oh, plug yourself," but I want it to be more of like a momentous occasion. So I have a couple things planned for that. But one thing that I want to say to everyone listening is, if you are listening, future, past tense, whatever. If you're listening in the future, don't worry. You can still do this right now. But it doesn't matter what it's on. If it's Discord, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, message me any questions you might have for me, myself, and I. And also any things that you would want for the podcast to have in both the guest ones and also the ones that I have for personal, because there'll be like two different types of podcasts in one podcast. The ones by me will be a little bit shorter, like we do, like the 45 minutes, and then and I'll be talking about like myself and things that are happening with stream and like gaming news and stuff like that, as well as the ones that I have with guests will be more structured towards them and talking about certain topics. But please, please, please feel free to message me any questions you have or suggestions, because I need them. You know, there's only so much that my brain can do. I come up with things all the time, and I've been doing this every week for 35 weeks, which is crazy to think about.
That's insane.
Plus some, because I was doing the 11s in the orchards prior, all the way through June. So it's now been over a year since I've been doing this podcast. Just I didn't have it in this
crazy.
Yeah, and I didn't even have it in this format though before. So it's a learning process, you know. I'm growing as I go, just like the channel. There's going to be changes to the podcast as it progresses. But I wanna make it into something that a lot of people like to listen. Because that's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm always worried people aren't listening, because I have it on a bunch of different platforms, and I know a lot of people listen on different platforms. The YouTube videos get like average of 3 to 10 views per. It's not that many, but that's 3 to 10 people who are listening, which is awesome. I'm fucking happy about that. Can't complain whatsoever. Whereas on Spotify, which is like the biggest one, there's a lot of people who listen. I think there's like over 20, which is crazy to me. But then on the flip side, there are people who listen on Stitcher. There's people who listen on Google Podcasts. There's people who listen to Amazon Music. That those are their main ways of listening, and there's quite a bit, and in a bunch of different countries as well, which is crazy to think about and also crazy to look at. And I know a lot of people like to listen and then just, you know, pass on by and not say anything, and that's cool. I appreciate a good a listen lurker. A listen lurker to the podcast. But if you are willing to share any thoughts or questions that you may have, please let me know, because there's only so much that I can think up. My creativeness does tend to run dry after a certain point, for certain things, obviously. And then I have like an influx of all these ideas, and I'll try to implement them all. But having other people who are seeing it from an outside perspective and not doing it every week like I'm doing it, it helps to have that insight. And there might be something that you're like, ooh, this sounds really cool. And I'll be like, that's a great fucking idea. I'm going to add that. And we add it. So please feel free to send those my way. And please feel free to let me know.
Dude, I love the idea of your fan base, your community asking questions for your guests and stuff. That sounds awesome. Because
that's what we used to do for the 11s in the Orchard, but that was a live show, so people would come and they would ask the questions live in chat as it was happening, you know. But if people know who's gonna be on, you know, they can ask questions and be like, hey, this is this was my question for said person. And I can, during the podcast, I can be like, hey, this is a question from this person. They want to know about this. And they can do that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send them my way. And then I'll be making a post in the Discord, and also, but the plan is at the end of my podcast on my off days, I'll be announcing who will be on the next week. So that way you can send me your questions for that person over the week, and then when we record, I can have them join in. So that'll be the layout for the new stuff. This podcast was a little run amok with me and Sindrag. Sindrag, thanks for coming in and chatting it up with me and just kind of laughing. That was fun, dude. Yeah,
dude, thanks so much for having me on. I love it.
I appreciate you. I'll definitely have you on again. And also, everybody, go check out Sindrag. His stuff's down below. Like I said, he's going to be streaming, and I'm very excited for him to start it up. Go check out his page. That way you can know when he goes live. And yeah, Sindrag, like I did before, I'll put your website in there as well. So if anybody wants to go stay at a nice cabin as a getaway, a lodge, fucking go get yourself some vacation time. It's summer. It's summertime. You want to go have a campfire every night and sit in a hot tub? You can do that. Check out the site down below. Yeah.
That was a hot plug.
That was a hot, as hot as the hot tub. Boom. Go check it out. Or hot as that fire. They could be roasting marshmallows on this summer. Go check it out. Go check it out.
I love it, Josh. That's great. I might need to hire you for a radio broadcast.
Dude, I'll be so good.
I'll do so good job.
I do so good job. I talk so well.
I talk good.
Do you know how funny it'd be if I was on the radio just doing an ad? Out of context, just like they're like, all right, we're selling vacuums. You ever want to get sucked? You ever want to suck up dirt on the floor? Are you sick of sucking up dirt with your mouth? Well, guess what? I have a product that's been out for fucking tens of years. And it's called the vacuum. It's called a vacuum, and you plug it in the wall. That shit sucks, but not in a bad way.
You're just doing a general vacuum advertisement. It's not even for a specific company. It's just for overall vacuums. It's like
just for
the
vacuums.
FDA doing beef.
Oh. This is going to be the next segment. Okay. So, everybody, if you're listening to this right now, one of the things we're going to do on the days that are just my days is I'm going to be doing, an ad read for a made up sponsor. So whatever you guys come up with, we'll vote in the Discord. You guys can come up with an ad read that I have to do, and I'm just going to wing it on the spot, and I will have to sell you the product that I have an ad read for, and it won't even be a real product. All right. So vacuums. Product. What'd you say?
A fake product?
A fake product, yeah. So like just my general vacuum one, it could be anything. So it could be like, yeah, so it could be like you have to do an ad read for jump ropes. You ever want to hop? You ever just really want to jump up and down? You like rope? You like rope
all
that you hold on two ends of your hands and you throw it around your body? Yeah. Have you ever heard of a jump rope? Those things are fucking sick. Buy one at wherever you can go to buy things at. Stores, Walmart's, which is also a store. McDonald's sometimes may have one. Maybe it's like a thing in their Happy Meals. Who knows?
The fucking jump rope with the cheeseburger on top.
A fucking jump rope and a Happy Meal. Yeah, give me another one. We'll do another one.
God kind of passive aggressive?
I got a Happy Meal. They give me a fucking jump rope with my burger, dude.
Super passive aggressive.
Dude, even funny would be if in Happy Meals with the burgers and fries underneath would be a jump rope with a post-it note that just says "workout, motherfucker." Like, burn the calories off now. Oh my god! Give me another product. We'll do one more before we end it.
Toenail clippers.
You ever shank your wife at night? You ever have hobbit feet galore to the point where you accidentally cut the back of your heels when you walk barefoot?
Oh my god.
Why I got a tool for you. Put down the weed whacker. We got something smaller. It's called toenail clippers. You can
Something smaller. You don't need to have your truck.
Put down those shears, boy. I got something smaller for you. They're toenail clippers. Not only why they're called toenail clippers, who knows? Because you can use them on your hands too. Those are called fingers, so you can call them finger clippers as well, or just nail clippers. But they're not for the nails where you build things with. Nope, they're for your phalanges. Take it from me, boys. If you ever want to have a girl be like, "Damn, your hands, damn." Damn. Just damn. Then buy these today. Clip them nice and tight around the cubicles, but not the ones that people work at. The cubicles. Did you know that your nails feel the same as the scales of a snake? Don't trim that though. They won't like it.
What?
Trim your nails. Is
that a fact?
It's a fact. Anacondas, the scales on their bodies feel like fingernails.
What?
Like if you pet it, it feels like you're rubbing your fingernail. Isn't that weird?
Keratin?
Keratin? Yeah, I think so, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Buy those products. They'll serve you well.
Toenail clippers. McDonald's.
Yeah. Fucking jump rope. You like to suck? You like to suck dirt?
There's a vacuum with your fucking French fries.
Who needs a straw when you got a vacuum?
These generalized ads are going to be great.
You ever imagine putting like one of those life straws on the end of a vacuum so that way you could filter as much water as possible as quick as possible?
What?
Do you know what a life straw is?
Oh yeah.
So the ones that like you can put it in like dirty water and you can drink it, and it's like you hook a vacuum to the end where you suck, so that way you can get as much water out as possible as quick as possible. So instead of using your mouth, you just have on the end of the vacuum just like a bag for water. You just fucking suck it.
I don't think that people who are utilizing life straws have the option to have a fucking vacuum.
It's solar powered. It's a solar powered vacuum.
Let me get up my solar powered generator so I can hook this fucking
filter water as quick as possible.
Tactical survival vacuum.
It's got one of those crank handles. You can do it yourself.
Battery operated crank box.
You're sucking the water while you're cranking it as fast as you can. Like,
so that's so inconvenient.
No, it would be. That's the whole fucking point. It would not well. It would be the
inconvenient.
You didn't take that to Shark Tank. They'd kick you off.
The most inconvenient products.
Oh my god, Cedric, thank you for being here. Everybody, I hope you had a good laugh. And I will see you all next week for our guest. Go check out Syndrag, please, please, please. And I'm sure I'll see you, and you'll probably see Syndrag in a stream or in a future episode. But until next time, eat your apples and stay funky, my dudes. And make sure to drink. Make sure to use a life straw and some apple juice to see what happens. Who knows? Maybe you'll maybe it'll taste like water. Probably not.
Filter out all the good shit.
It'll filter out all the stuff. Who knows? All right, bye everybody. Bye.
Bye.